fella!
Oh my God!
Yeah?
What?
Yeah?
What? I don't know where to look.
It's autumn, which means only one thing. That's right, it's caravanning season.
Well, no, autumn is actually when caravan season ends, but because we're caravanning enthusiasts, we're going to do it anyway.
Which is why we've challenged ourselves to buy, fix and road trip 2 sets of cars and caravans for a budget of no more than 1,500 quid.
And what we do with that budget is completely up to us. So let me start by introducing you to my £100 caravan.
So Taylor, £100 for a caravan. How did you manage that?
I scoured the internet. I managed to find this on Facebook Marketplace and it's being sold by a circus.
Okay,
so
nice.
This caravan has been on tours with a circus for apparently ages. It's been all across Europe. I'll show you the inside in a minute. There's a few bits missing and it's had a few collisions.
It smells of something as well.
There's a very strong odour inside, yes. But yeah, it's had a few little bumps here and there.
Yeah.
Someone's painted it sort of half yellow.
Oh, that's nice.
And yeah, there's a little, probably a love heart and toffle on the door.
Yeah.
Someone's written Bognor Regis on it, no idea why.
It looks quite sore from the side and then you get to the back and you're like, holy shit, that's bad.
There's been a few incidents here, so I don't know what's happened to this window, but it's insulation.
Yep. Is this watertight?
No, this light has had a collision, but then if you look around here, it gets slightly worse because it's had a bigger collision.
Yeah.
And they've used what looks like a stolen road sign.
That's good.
To patch it up.
I mean, who would steal road signs?
I don't know. Who would steal road signs?
You would. Anyway, let's keep it going.
I think it was subject to window tax.
Oh yes, the age-old Victorian window tax would have afflicted this caravan.
Yeah, so back in the Victorian times, if you had more than, was it 9 windows?
Something like that,
You used to get taxed more for it, and people used to blank up. That's why you see some houses with bricked up windows.
Very true.
So this is what's happened to that.
Sure.
The front fell off.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's there. Look, the hitch is there, the wheels are there, the lights are there. It's a caravan.
It is a caravan.
Sort of.
Yeah. What's the inside like?
It is a bit grim in here. I don't really know what's happened.
It reeks of weed.
Yes, it does smell of weed. There's been the odd joint in here.
Yeah, okay.
This is, I think, velour.
Yeah.
Obviously, my window delete is to make way for probably a bookcase or whatever that is. Some of the furniture is missing, and there's a small hole in the floor. And over there, the sunroof has come off. I've got a sink, which is still full of stuff.
Yeah.
Cupboards.
Yeah.
The reason that I wanted this caravan is because there's not a lot in it.
Yeah.
Which means there's less to take out because I want to completely revamp it.
Okay.
Because traditional caravan is shit.
Yeah.
I want to Kevin McLeod the life out of this trailer.
Okay.
Caravan.
All right. Trailer caravan.
Whatever you want to call it. So I did this on purpose. And also, I've spent such a small amount of budget on this car because I wanted to spend pretty much all of my budget on the car.
Yeah.
Because there is nothing worse than going caravanning in a shit car.
Yeah. Speaking of, I guess we should probably check out what motor vehicle you've bought.
Yes.
Oh my God. Ho ho ho! Range Rover.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
This is nice.
What do you think of this?
It says Range Rover on it.
That's because it's a Range Rover.
No, it's not.
Just any Range Rover.
Yeah.
This is an L322.
Yeah.
3.6 litre twin turbo V8 diesel.
Oh, so all the power and all the torque.
All of it.
Fantastic. Great towing vehicle.
You're great. That caravan's going to have a really bad time behind this because it's got a lot of torque.
The body is going to fall off the chassis.
It is. So this is...
First question, sorry to interrupt. Price.
Price?
Yeah, how much you pay for this?
I'll tell you what,
Yeah.
have a look around it and tell me how much you think I paid for it. We all know they're coming down a little bit in price.
Yeah.
But they are still worth quite a lot of money, these cars.
Remember, it's a £1,500 challenge to buy the vehicle, the caravan and mods as well. You need to spend money on this.
Yes, and I am very, very well known for going over budget.
Before Taylor shows us around this magnificent tow rig, a shout out to this week's video sponsor, Holy.
If you're anything like us, then staying hydrated on the move can be a real struggle.
Especially if, like Taylor, you're always late.
That's fair, which is why whenever we're on the move, we always make sure we're stocked up on Holy the first real alternative to unhealthy energy drinks.
That's because Holy ditches sugar, taurine and anything artificial in favour of 100% natural fruit flavours and colours to give you a great tasting drink that's super low in calories. And you can choose from Holy Energy, hydration or iced tea in a variety of amazing flavours. We're on a shoot currently, which means that time and sleep is hard to come by, so I'm using Holy's Fruity Frog Energy to keep me going through the day. To mix, simply put 1 scoop in water, either from the tub or using Holy's handy travel sachet, and give it a good shake. Then simply sip it down and enjoy. Have a go on that. Tangy.
Tangy.
What's more, drinking Holy is super affordable too, at just 80p per portion, and if you're still not convinced, then just check out Holy's 4.7 star rating from thousands of users.
To get you kicked off, you can try one of Holy's starter sets that gets you a Holy shaker and 14 sachets of their best-selling flavours.
Use code AutoAlex5 for £5 off your first order, and then for every order after that, use code AutoAlex for 10% off. Right then, show me this bloody rig.
It's got 4 good matching tyres.
Yeah.
It's got brand new front brakes on it, upgraded EBC brakes. Not that I've done, this was previous owner.
Okay.
I bought it like this.
Yeah.
It has got very rare metallic red paintwork.
Yeah.
So it's a middle facelift, which is the same shape that Jeremy Clarkson has. So
Very nice,
obviously, fantastic taste.
Yeah, yeah.
Very similar to Jeremy. It's a Vogue.
Yeah, it's got the bar.
It's got the bar,
Yeah.
3.5 ton towing capacity, so more than enough to be able to pull my
It looks
Caravan.
so smart.
It's good, isn't it? There is,
Yeah.
if you come around the corner, there's a little bit of corrosion.
Is it a bit rusty?
It's a little bit, yeah. So there's a bit of rust.
Oh no, what's happened there?
It's got sciatica.
That looks like we've painted it.
Yeah, it's
that is
no,
not
that's
good.
just a bit of bubbling. So they're
Right.
very common for that. This one's quite bad. And if you open the door, there's a bit of rust there as well. Bodywork's also really nice, apart from that bit.
Yeah,
It's all pretty good. There's obviously a little bit of lack peel here, but do you know what? Overall,
It's the bollocks.
yeah,
It's the bollocks, yeah.
twin turbo V8 diesel.
Yeah.
But yeah, come inside. Have a look inside. Have a look inside. Have a chair. Go on.
Ooh.
Have a chair.
Oh.
So, heated steering wheel, electric heated memory seats, heated rear seats.
Yeah.
It's got auto xenons, which are adaptive. They turn when you steer.
Yeah.
It's got sat nav. It's got obviously terrain response and all that malarkey. It's obviously got sunroof, air suspension.
Does that work?
Yes, it does work.
Okay.
There are a couple of little issues that it needs.
Yeah.
I think it might need EGR valves.
Yeah.
Because the engine light comes on every now and again. Oh, God.
That's a long way.
There's a little bit, yeah, the engine light comes on every now and again. So it might need an EGR valve. And the parking sensors don't work.
Oh, that doesn't matter.
But yeah, it's all, you know, it checks out clear. It's not been in any crashes. It's quite low owners. And it's done.
It looks good.
It's all right. And it's done, 147,000 miles.
Just run in.
So it's not like a 300,000 mile absolute rock box.
Yeah. Okay, so apart from the corrosion and the fact that part of the car is missing when you open the rear door.
Yeah, only on that side.
It's in pretty good nick.
It's good, yeah.
Now, I don't know the price of these cars, but I'm guessing that you got it for a very good price because you need to spend money modifying that piece of shit there.
Yes. So I got this from a popular internet auction site.
Yeah.
And I got it for a grand total of £886, which means in total I've spent £986, which means I've got £514
Quick
left
maths.
to spend. So go on then, what have you bought?
Do you want to see it?
Well, yeah.
I think I've been outdone here, but I'll go grab it anyway.
All right.
We'll wait here. But make sure you turn around. I want this to be a nice surprise.
Sake. It sounds like a 4-cylinder.
Oh,
Oh my God!
Yeah?
What?
Yeah?
What? I don't know where to look. What is this?
This is a VW Beetle Cabriolet.
Oh, wow.
One of the finest cars ever made.
Is it?
It is today. 2 litre. Don't worry about that. It does have a mirror. It's just a wee bit loose.
Oh,
but
wow.
She runs and drives. She has 119,000 miles on the clock and she is blue in colour.
Oh my.
And It comes with a flower. The flower.
Is this like the backup car or something? Is this a joke?
No, this is my car. This is what I wanted to. Wait. I wanted to go kind of sports car theme, which also explains why I've got a sports Caravan.
So, what possessed you to buy this?
Because autumn, sun and heat, t-shirt weather.
Yeah.
So I thought, wherever we're going to be going, I want to go with the roof down. I want to be stylish. I want to change the perception of caravanning, because yes, it's all lovely going in your big box, but I don't want to be clogging up the roads. So while you're doing 60, 65 on the motorway and that, I'm doing probably about 90 with the
legal
sports.
tow limit is 60, doesn't matter what you're in. So you still have to do 60. This looks as if it's one of the worst cars you've ever bought, and you have bought some shit.
I'll give you that. However, this is a Beetle with a bar. When's the last time you saw a Beetle with a bar?
It's not just
Answer,
a Beetle.
Never.
It's not just a Beetle with a bar, but it's a Beetle convertible with a bar.
Yeah. Everything works. All the lights work. It's got a fresh MOT. Number plates really set it off as well.
And they're new, yeah.
It needs a bit of a tidy up, bit of a clean. However,
bit of a clean.
It was dirt cheap, so I'm very happy.
I mean,
got new tyres as well.
I'm hoping that someone paid you to take this away,
No.
because this is rubbish.
No. Do you want to
Yeah.
know how much I paid?
Not a lot, I'm hoping.
It wasn't a lot. It was 400 quid.
400.
400 all in.
400
with the roof.
So you paid half what I paid for this for that.
Yeah.
And that is 4 times the car.
However,
I'm really hoping,
Yeah.
from here it looks weird.
yeah.
I'm really hoping that is cool, because this is not.
Of course it's cool. It's the rear half of an E46, as I shall
Is
now
that what
demonstrate.
it is?
Yes, of course.
That doesn't look, what's this?
E4, this is filler. All of this is filler.
Nice, okay.
This part, I believe, is from a transit van. It's actually been done very
the
well.
bulkhead behind the seats,
Yes.
that makes sense.
Yes. We have ventilation. Behind these vents, you will find original E46 touring windows. Inside, you will see window switches. When said window goes down, you have ventilation.
That's quite cool.
This is a Caravan
That's quite
of
cool.
class and taste and style.
The filler's going rusty.
We don't worry about that. That is going to get sorted. The paint job I didn't do. That isn't my handiwork.
It is pink.
We will fix it.
It is.
Oh, on this side it's pink. On that side it's blue.
I can see that.
It's been stitched together.
Yeah.
At the rear of the motor vehicle, you will notice it is indeed an E46 Touring, which is a car that we absolutely love.
Yeah. It looks better from the back. I'll give you that.
It does look good, yeah, with the new number plates.
I
and
like the
everything.
Volkswagen badge. That's
Well,
good.
yeah, it's in keeping, you know, just so
yeah.
people get a bit confused. They're like, wow, what is that?
Yeah.
This is going to be all over TikTok.
Is it?
I want to get TikTok famous.
Right.
So this is what's going to happen. You will also notice there's no exhaust pipe because it's a trailer.
I know.
It has no engine.
I can see that. Why
Yes.
does it say Gertrude on it?
The car is called Gertrude.
You've named your car Gertrude.
It's actually named itself Gertrude. When you actually pop the roof up, there's a sticker that says Gertrude on
Nice.
it. So I thought,
Okay.
from the rear, it pretty much looks like an E46 M3 Touring, a car that I actually have.
Does it?
More on that later. This is where you obviously put the fuel, but that's no longer
No. Oh,
full of
wow.
fuel. Yeah. Would you like to see inside?
Yeah, let's have a look.
Pop the
going-
boot.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Struts are fantastic. And as you can see, it's been fully decked out.
Has it?
Yeah. So underneath here, we have a large battery
Okay.
and some wood.
There's a lot of wood.
This is essentially just a massive bed. I could put like a big temper mattress in here and I would never need to leave.
Someone's cut the wheel arches out.
Yeah. We have stereo. We have LED lighting in here as well, so I can make it
Really?
romantic.
Okay.
So yeah, this is my rig.
Yeah.
This
It's
was £450. That was £400. That means I've spent £850, which means I have remaining £650. This is my rig. That is your rig.
Yeah.
I think we have very interesting rigs,
Yeah.
and we should probably start modifying because I cannot be seen dead driving this any longer. It's very embarrassing.
Yes.
And yours is a death trap.
Mine's not a death trap. There's nothing wrong with it. It just needs fitting out. It needs a bit of furniture.
Okay.
And a couple of
Speaking of
chairs.
which, you've probably got some big plans.
I have got many big plans.
Okay.
A lot of big plans. Oh, have I got a lot of big plans?
All right. So shall we move on to your big plans?
Yeah.
All right. Let's go.
So we headed straight back to the unit and got to work with stage 1 of Taylor's big plans, which was to empty everything inside into a skip.
won't smash that in the skip.
You bet.
You won't smash that in the skip. That's
right.
just done you over. Sorry. Oh. Oh my God. Go on. Go on. Wow. Wow. Jesus Christ, man. Oh.
Right then, as you can see, Taylor, your caravan is pretty much fully stripped now. What's the plan?
Well, as you can see, it looks much better. I have a friend, and that friend is Tom. How are you, Tom?
Hello,
you
mate.
good? Nice to see you. What do you think of my caravan?
Well, it's shitter than I thought it was going to be.
Hey, it's not that bad. We've pre-stripped it out for you, so it's all nice and empty. It's a clean slate. It's ready for cottaging.
So we got Taylor's caravan inside Tom's workshop for a quick rundown of plans.
Right, so now we're inside Tom, your unit, and your business is Constructive Creative. Tell us what Constructive Creative does before we come up with a game plan.
Basically, we make weird stuff. We do film sets and TV sets, commercials, anything that a builder would sort of scratch their head and go,
No, you're right.
yeah, we're arty-farty builders.
Yeah.
Basically.
So if you wanted like a film set, like the backdrop of someone's living room or something like that, you build that.
yeah.
So
exactly.
you'd be perfect to build a caravan into a cottage.
Yeah.
Yes,
Perfect.
yes. So you can make stuff look like bricks, even though it's not bricks, and literally anything that we can come up with, you can do.
Built us up.
Indeed,
Changed my mind. I want to turn it into a wooden helicopter.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh. So speaking of what you want with this caravan, I guess we should go through a kind of short list.
Yes.
You know, what is your criteria? What do you want this to look like? Come on, let's go
Right.
through it.
Thatched roof. I would like to do the walls a light colour because it's quite dingy in there at the moment.
is, it's
because
rough.
it's had one window blanked off. A couple of little hanging chandeliers. Main things for the interior. There's
Yeah.
3.
Okay.
Wingback chair, Chesterfield sofa,
Yeah.
and a wood burner, log burner.
Do you expect Tom to make all of those things?
Well, no, we can buy those.
We'll buy those
but
on
we
Facebook
need
Marketplace,
to
yeah.
work out where we're going to put them. Also, the windows. I like the idea of sash windows. I feel like that would be a bit difficult. So maybe we could like do some LED things.
Oh, yeah.
You know, you have
That'd be
the on a cottage. You
We
have
could
the
do that.
X's, yeah.
Okay, right. So, yeah. Are you excited? It's a bit different, isn't
am. Yeah.
it? Okay. All right. And
Was that convincing?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to have all of your team on it. And we will be back on tomorrow. Day after tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then we're going to muck in as well.
I'm going to go out and buy some furniture. Cue the Ground Force theme tune.
No, because before that we need to tart up my trailer that's still at the unit. So we need to bring that inside the unit, and then I've got big plans for that too. Thanks, Tom.
Thank
See you
you.
soon.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, cheers.
The next morning, we reconvened back at Auto Alex HQ to begin Project E46 M3 touring trailer.
Okay, so we're back at the unit now, and as you can see, we've got my fantastic trailer. It's been a night to settle into your brain. What do you think?
Still a bit Larry.
It is a bit shit, yeah, which we're going to fix, which is why we're
It's
here.
not shit. It's just a bit Larry.
Okay,
It's
as a reminder, I've got £650 to spend to transform this.
Yes.
So I've been shopping.
okay.
Would you like to see what I've bought?
go on? Give us a look.
I have bought rollers,
Okay.
1 set each. I've bought a paintbrush, some nylon abrasive pads, some sandpaper, some masking tape, some Gorilla Glue. Can you tell what we're going to be doing?
Are we going to wrap it?
No, we're not going to wrap it, we're going to paint it.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Which brings me on to the next thing that I have bought. I went to B&Q, and do you know when you go to B&Q and you like give them something to colour match?
Yeah.
Well, you know Barney, my M3 Touring, I took the fuel filler cap off and I went to a young, lovely man called Stephen, and I said, can you colour match this? It's Techno Violet. And he put it under his little light machine, and then I have...
So you've had
5
Techno Violet
litres.
paint made?
I've got Techno Violet. It's not like metallic, but it is Techno Violet.
Okay.
It's purple, so
Yeah.
I want to get it as close to Barney as possible.
Will that not come off?
No.
Will it not? Are you
No.
going to roll? We're going to roll it.
We're going to roller it. And as you can see, I've already done a bit of filling
Yeah.
because I want it to look really good. Then, Taylor,
These are wheel spaces.
They are. They are
Not
large.
only are they wheel spaces, they're the biggest wheel spaces
they are
I've
large. If
ever
you were a
seen.
wheel spacer, that would be you.
Yes, literally.
So, yeah, I'm not going to be running these shitty old wheels anymore.
Wow, what wheels you got?
Do you want to see?
Just a look.
They are M3
Oh,
wheels!
hello.
Yeah.
These are the same as what you got on Barney.
They are indeed. So I have spent £350 on an entire set of M3 wheels. Staggered.
Nice. Why did you get such big spaces though?
Oh, because I've tried to test fit them, and without these spacers, it just doesn't work. They just rub and they just don't go on.
Okay.
So, and also, what I noticed yesterday on our little jaunt was that these wheels, the inside of the tyre actually rubs, and when you get out, you can smell burning rubber, and
Brilliant.
the inside of the wheel is actually wearing away.
Fantastic.
I guess we better get on with the build. We have an hour and a half because
Yeah.
my daughter has had her vaccinations and she's going to be having a fever soon, so I need to be home.
Okay.
But I reckon we can get it done.
Oh yeah.
I've filled it like I said. We just need to sand it down a little bit and then put some degreaser on it and then hit it with a roller.
So we got straight to work, hand sanding, masking up, and preparing, as best as we could, for paint.
Okay, so the trailer has now been completely degreased.
It has,
We've
yes.
prepped it as much as we can be bothered.
Yeah.
And now we are going to inspect the Techno Violet, the Valspar from B&Q paint that I got mixed up yesterday.
This is very exciting.
It's very, very exciting. So let's pop it open, shall we? Oh. Oh.
That looks very techno-violet.
Yeah, that's not bad, is it?
How thick do we put it on?
I just don't know.
Do you want to do the first bit?
All right. Shall we do this side? Oh, it's very, very dark. Oh, it goes on quite nicely though. What's the worst that can happen?
Exactly.
With a few coats of B&Q's very own Techno Violet applied, we left for the night to let the caravan dry. So you join us the following morning back at Constructive Creative to complete Taylor's Cara Cottage.
Right, so it is day 2 on the cottage caravan, and as you can see, we're making cracking progress. Tom has been absolutely grafting the last couple of days. He's been here really early, really late at night. Alex is also stuck in, he's doing a bit of woodwork as well. And I have been on Facebook Marketplace looking for some furniture and anything that I can buy for the inside of my cottage. And I said to Alex earlier, I think this is the best thing we've ever done. I'm very excited to see the end result of this.
So while Taylor is looking for furniture, if you come in here, Jay, you will see that this entire piece of floor is rotten. So I've done away with that and I'm going to build effectively a new bit of floor. So I'm starting to brace the wall here. So I've just put some screws in this side. I'll be putting screws in that side to make sure this doesn't come off, and then start from underneath, just cutting out a piece of plywood, and then hopefully make it as structural as possible. And then on top of this shitty old floor, there'll be another 6mm layer of plywood going on top. So it will be very structural. So yeah, let's crack on.
Right, so I've just been messaging a man about a wood burning stove and he said I can go and collect it. So I'm going to jump in the Range Rover and I'm going to go and grab it. I'm very excited.
Okay, so this side, this half of Taylor's Caravan is almost ready to be clad with the new plywood flooring. But at the front here, you can see this is just all rot again. So I'm going to, sorry, you're going to have to do more sweeping. I'm going to take out more of this disgusting rotten wood, and we're just going to start again really, because we're going to have a nice new floor, and then if all of this stuff is underneath, that's just going to go straight into the nice new floor, and then there's not much point. So yes, more destruction before we can actually start doing some nice pretty things.
After sorting the floor, I removed all remaining remnants of this caravan's former life, and then turned my attention to the thatched roof. roof now close to completion, His Highness returned with the Cara Cottage's new centrepiece.
Alex,
What's that?
do you think?
Oh, look at it!
Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting so hot from here.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow. I'm amazed that you can hold that.
Yeah.
You're so hard.
I know.
We need to now make up a fake flume.
Okay.
But
So-
there are men.
I have also. Oh, bless you, Jesus Christ, man!
Sorry.
I have also been to a recycling centre,
Yeah.
and I tried to find a charity shop, but there's not really a lot about.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have to do a little bit more furniture research over the weekend and find some bits from my
Very
caravan.
itchy. I've
Why?
got your roof all over me. It's embedded inside
Is
me.
it an itchy roof?
It is quite an itchy
Brilliant.
roof. I've got very clean feet though.
Why? Oh, because
'Cause
you've
it's
been
just
brushing
carpet,
your.
Yeah.
It looks unbelievable.
Have a look at it from the top. Get on the mez.
Let me go upstairs. Oh, look at that!
While Tom and Dan are inside, tightening up inside, we've been having a look at the outside. It looks very sawmy, doesn't it?
Yes, we've had a conversation and decided this is ugly and it needs to go in the bin.
Yes. So Taylor is going to cut with the angle grinder all the way along here. This whole section is going to come out, so you might need to cut along there and along there,
Yeah.
and then that should hopefully all fall out.
Yeah.
But that rear light, remember, I mean, this is where it's been crashed into. So we
Yeah.
are going to sack all of that off and then just panel it and make it look neater.
Also, these don't work anyway because we ripped all the wiring out.
We
So
did.
I've got a
There
new
is.
light board for this, so we
Yeah.
just don't need it.
All right. There you go. Well, I'll get out your way and then you
All
can do some angle grinding.
With the rear lower section now removed, we screwed in a new piece of plywood to cover any ugliness. And then it was time for paint.
Okay, so it is now the end of day 2. We're not going to reveal the whole thing, but you can see there's quite a lot of pink. There is a sash window. Taylor has got pink in his hair, which is
thanks
very,
to
very
you.
nice. Yeah, we're going to probably carry on into the night. But before we do that, shall we go up on the balcony, have a look from the top?
We should probably have a little
All right, okay.
after you.
All right. As for you guys, you'll see this next week. Oh
Oh
my
God.
God! What have we done?
A lot.
Wow!
That is unbelievable.
Join us next week where we take our modified caravans on a 300-mile road trip and get them critiqued by the UK's leading caravanning expert.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Caravan Chris. How
Hello,
you doing?
how are
Good
you?
to